Today on The Dish, we're focused on supporting our local businesses through this trying time for all of us. Today we kick off the second phase of our wedding vendor showcase, beginning with some bling. Then stick around as we dress the bride and groom from head to toe. It's all happening right here on The Dish with your host, Anna Christina.
Hey everyone, welcome to The Dish. I'm your host, Anna Christina. It's so great to be back in a studio for the first time in quite some time. And I know it's been a tricky and trying time for all of us, but it has always been my hope to be a positive light in the community, bringing you wonderful news that you can use. And today we are backtracking a little bit because we had started on this wedding dream giveaway a few months before all of this stuff went down, and we chose our winner. They have been showered with over $5,000 in gifts from several vendors. We kicked off with our first wedding vendors. Now we're moving forward in our second phase, and we're highlighting amazing vendors that do a great job of bringing together some of the most precious moments in people's lives. And you know what? You cannot get married, y'all, without a ring. And who better than to showcase the best of the best than Windsor Fine Jewelers? Joining me on set is Miss Susan. How are you?
How you doing?
I'm so good. I'm so excited to be talking about this. Surely, I was going to say, surely you brought some green boxes with you, but you did better.
I did. I brought the bag.
You brought some bag. We can fit a lot more in these things. Right?
Yeah, let's fill it up.
That's right. And so you've been with Windsor for 17 years.
Yeah, I've been doing
You've
this
seen
for
a lot of
7.
diamonds.
I've seen a lot of diamonds, and I've seen a lot of love, and I'm so happy that y'all are doing this.
Yes.
This is great. It's just a way to bring things back with everything that's going on in the world. I think love is the best way to show that we are all together and helping each other out.
That's right.
And through the green
bag, right? Spread love.
Exactly.
Through a green bag or box.
Exactly.
Well, and so we talk about what is most important on your wedding day, and it's usually the ring. I mean, you can't get married without a ring. Everybody needs one. We did wedding favorites for people, for the viewers to get involved. And we're going to be actually revealing those, what you all selected, next week. But you guys thought wedding bands.
Yes, because wedding bands, because you need that on the wedding day.
That's right.
So
you brought
what we've done
good selection.
Is, you hold that up, and I'm going to talk about this. This is some of the ladies' bands that we have available at Windsor. The top row is our rose gold, because we've seen an influx in rose gold here lately. Oh my God, it's so beautiful.
So beautiful.
It's so romantic. So a lot of the rose gold pieces have been growing, and then here on that first one, you'll see it's a different shape. Usually people think, oh, I need a round.
Right.
But that actually is marquee. Actually, a marquee wedding band on their first one.
Well, and then even adding some color like this one right here, I think is so gorgeous.
It is gorgeous. That is sapphire and diamonds. So a lot of times, just like we were just talking, with her baby, she represented her on her wedding ring. Yeah. She represented the baby's birthstones. But you could also, if the groom has a great birthstone like sapphires, why not have a little bit of him on your finger as well?
We even mentioned doing the month that you get married in, adding that in.
Yeah. And
if it's a really nice
September
color, which would be perfect. So I need to call Ryan and say, hey, she brought me a ring.
Yes, yes. If you call Ryan, we'll get him hooked up and you'll get a new wedding band.
That's right.
So these are going to be great pieces. Another thing is the thicker bands. Some of the ladies are going with the thicker bands because they love just having something that shows up. And another thing they love is that if they can take their engagement ring off, if they're going out and they just don't want to wear the engagement ring, that thicker band looks so good on.
That's right.
So we brought a little bit of that, and with their credit, they can get any of those.
That's right. And then, of course, the men. Several different options that you guys have. Traditional, something a little more, you know, trendy.
Yeah. These are going to be, this is more traditional, the yellow gold, of course. Everybody loves that. Then you have the white gold. But I threw a little mix in there because we have a lot of different metals that we're working with. This last one is going to be like a titanium or tantalum, and it's the darker metals, and it's also trimmed in rose gold. Again, rose gold is growing. So a lot of the young men are going into that rose gold world, and we've seen a big influx.
That's right, giving people options there at Windsor Jewelers. And you're located off of Washington, which is right across from the Augusta National.
They're our neighbors now.
That's right.
Yeah, it's going to be, it's so good.
So awesome.
And Masters Week with November this year, it's going to be awesome.
I know.
The weather is going to be beautiful. We get an influx of customers that come in.
People come in looking for some goodies. And speaking of, there's lots of goodies for everybody. And so one of the other things that we talk about when you're getting married is giving a gift that you can keep in the family, pass down. Watches for the men.
Yes, this is the male engagement ring. Ladies, men are not going for just a little something.
Right.
This is a Breitling. This is the new Navitimer, and it is amazing.
It's timeless.
It is timeless. It's what I call the general. Yes, I get it.
I love it.
I just, you know what, that is awesome. So it's basically something that you can pass down to the next generation.
That's right.
It's a wonderful piece.
And pearls, all kinds of things. But be sure to visit with Susan at Windsor Fine Jewelers. Again, they're located off of Washington. Susan, thank you so much for being here. You guys
thank you for inviting me.
Make special moments for people. Again, fill up your green bag. Don't just get a box.
Yeah, just fill her all around.
That's right. She can help you do that.
Of course.
All right, guys, don't go anywhere. When we come back, Lionel Smith is helping our grooms dress to the nines. We'll be right back.
Do you know someone or something you'd like to see featured on The Dish? Go to thedishon6.com to submit your information by clicking on the Community Connection button. Also, tune in every Friday at 12:30 for The Dish on all things local on WJBF News Channel 6.
Hey everyone, welcome back to The Dish. I'm Anna Christina, and we're rolling right along with our second set of vendors in our Dream Wedding giveaway. And listen, the girls, they think a lot about what they're gonna wear, what their dress is gonna look like. But how about the men? We want to help them dress to the nines, and here to help us do that is Van Smith. He's the owner of Lionel Smith in Aiken, South Carolina, making sure that we're covering our grounds in the CSRA. How you doing?
Doing fine, doing fine. It's great to be here.
That's right, and I'm so excited to talk about your store because this is something that you took over for your father. Your father is Lionel Smith.
My father is Lionel Smith. I took over from him. He actually works for me, which is kind of an oddball thing.
That's interesting.
But he's still involved in the business somewhat. I just make every decision that needs to be made.
Well, and it's incredible because you've been the business has been in business for almost 45 years. So you've dressed a lot of people.
We've dressed a lot of people, a lot of groomsmen, a lot of different people, and a lot of different personalities.
That's right. And so, I mean, you can go on and on about that. We should just make a whole show about that in particular. I'm sure it's been a lot of fun and exciting. This is some of the most precious times and moments in people's lives. And so, don't you agree? We have so much, or we think so much about the women, but the men, it matters. We want to make sure that they are dressed just like you, very nicely. I like your bow tie.
Thank you.
So let's talk about some of the options that you guys have, because you do actually more than just tuxes and suits.
We do a lot more than just tuxes and suits. We can do what you're going to go away in. We can do what clothes you're going to have on your honeymoon. But the biggest thing is the tuxedo. The fiance, the lady, really enjoys making sure that her husband is the way she wants him to be and in her dream wedding.
That's right. And so let's talk about a dream wedding, because a dream wedding can mean so many different things. Some people think, I want to get married in a church. I want to get married outside. I want to get married on the beach. And so you've kind of brought a variety of different looks to kind of suit, hey there, you like what I did there again? To suit the men and the women. So let's talk about these different options and what you brought with you.
Okay, what I brought with us was, first of all, on the far end is a new blue suit that people are getting married in. You can do different things with it, but that seems to be the biggest thing going right now. The thing that's next to it, or the idea that's next to it, is the tan suit, which is kind of a destination suit. but also is used a lot in the summertime because of the look of it and everything, especially outdoor weddings. And then the more traditional, I brought a gray with me instead of a black. And the reason I brought a gray is because everybody knows what black looks like. So I wanted to bring something a little bit different. We have pocket squares in each one of them. We have a vest on each one of them. Cummerbunds are almost not done anymore, but ties and bow ties are done, and you can pick which one you want. Sometimes the bride wants to have a bow tie for her fiance and then ties for everybody else, or vice versa. But we try to accommodate, the only person we accommodate during the wedding basically is the bride. We're going to make a mistake by making her day special. We're not going to worry about what the guy says. Guys don't get real upset about that most of the time, because it is her wedding and it's whatever she wants.
It's funny because my husband is a little more particular than you would think. But Van, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it. Be sure to visit them. Why don't you give everybody your location in Aiken?
It's 132 Lawrence Street Southwest, and that is right on the alley. If you're going down the alley on Lawrence Street, it'd be on the left. Been there since 1981, and can't miss us.
That's right. Go out and visit them. Thank you again. Guys, don't go anywhere. When we come back, of course, we move on to the bride. We'll be right back.
Celebrating a birthday this month? Let us know by submitting on thedishon6.com.
Hey everyone, welcome back to The Dish. I'm Anna Christina. We're moving on to the next vendor, and I'm so excited about this one because every girl dreams of their wedding day and what their gown is going to look like. Joining us are the gown girls, Whitney and Megan of House of the Bride. How you doing?
Good.
Great. How are you? I'm so good, and I'm so excited to be back in studio.
Same.
And with some lovely women and, of course, gowns. It's so exciting. Wedding season is really upon us. I know it's been kind of a tricky, trying, weird time for all of this, but one thing is true. Love remains and it will continue. And so you guys are a big part of the day for women.
We sure are.
Tell us about the business itself and what you guys have been doing, because it's been 30 years or so, right?
Yes. Yes. 1983.
There you go.
Like, I can't even think.
Oh my gosh, so you've been doing it for quite some time, and you do more than just gowns.
Absolutely. We also do accessories, customized veils, really anything you name it. We also do bridesmaids. We have accessories. So we try to get everybody in the bridal party taken care of.
Well, and you mentioned the word customize. Customization is y'all's priority because every bride has different tastes.
Exactly. All of our brides are diverse, so should their accessories be. So a girl who picked a dress like this may want something long with a little bit of sparkle in it, and we can handle that. Or if she wanted lace, we could do that. So it's really up to the bride.
Well, too, and you guys got to be a part of picking out the piece that you would add, whether it was a veil or the belt, jewelry, and we're going to be revealing that because you guys chose from House of the Bride which you would pick for your wedding and what Tyler and Lindsay should pick for theirs. So we're going to reveal that next week.
Awesome. Very cool.
But one of the other things that you guys have going on right now is your sale.
Yeah.
Yes, so our sale is starting July 1st. This just happens twice a year, so it's a big deal. All these dresses are already tagged. We have our famous pink tags on them. Originally, they're close to $2,000, and now they're going to be $1,000 or less.
Wow.
So,
I know, I see that tag right there is $995 on my favorite. I might just have to get remarried to the same man. But I couldn't believe it. $995, even $2,000. People think their dress is going to be so expensive, but you really meet people where they're at in
Absolutely.
their life.
We have 3 different sections in our store that serve all of our brides at all different price points.
Well, and let's talk about some of these different styles. We talk about women having that different taste, and you brought 3 very different gowns.
For sure, we did. So we actually have more of a classic gown over here, and our fit to flare with Chantilly lace, and then we have more of a princess ball gown with some sleeves, some coverage, great for a winter wedding. And then we have kind of our ethereal bride in an A-line with some applique kind of growing up and vining on the dress.
That's the one.
And these are all from one designer, Chic Nostalgia. They're kind of our newer, a little boho, but they're one of our favorites.
Well, too, and you carry several different, so it's not like you have a variety.
Absolutely.
You have several different lines or designers, I should say.
Correct.
And one of the other things that's really neat that they do for every bride that comes in are these bags right here, Megan. Tell me what's in them.
So this is new this year, and we are very excited about them. Some of our favorite vendors have chosen items for our brides. Every bride gets one that comes into our store. They have discounts. They have just amazing things. This bag is heavy. There's lots of stuff.
Come on, I'm taking it with me. I'm getting married again. Girls, thank you so much for joining us. And if you want to visit them and take advantage of their sale, where can they visit you?
House of the Bride, 493 Highland Avenue in Surrey Center.
There you go. Thank you, ladies.
Thank
All right.
you.
Guys, don't go anywhere. When we come back, we're going to be taking care of some of the details of your wedding. We'll be right back. Hey everyone, welcome back to The Dish. I'm Anna Christina, and we have been talking about our dream wedding giveaway. We have done our first vendors, now we're in our second set, and some of the details are important when it comes to your big wedding day, especially because a lot of people are deciding that they want to get married outside. I was one of them, and so a detail could be a restroom. Have you thought about it? Well, who better to have on than Portable Services? This is Amanda, and you guys are next level when it comes to what you do. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Absolutely, and so it's tough to talk about, I think, because the porta potty, people have this negative, view and outlook on it, but you have some luxury, elaborate portable services, I should say, that you offer, and it's an important part, a detail in your wedding.
Yes, we offer the restroom trailers that look like restrooms in your home. Vanities with granite countertops, mirrors on the wall, air conditioning, rugs on the floor. It's not your traditional, you're riding by a construction site and see the little green box sitting out there. They're way nicer.
That's right. And although you do have some of those because you offer a different variety of services, so you want to make sure that you're booking right away, because then you will be left with that. But know that they do have the option of making it fancy. And like you said, I mean, we do have some pictures that we're showing right now that it literally does look like your home, like you said. You take it to the next level.
Yes.
And so tell me about, again, some of the other services that you also provide.
Well, Portable Services provides construction and special event portable restrooms, hand wash stations, Santa stands, roll-off containers, anything that you would need for a special event for restrooms or a construction site for portable sanitation.
Well, I know recently you've had an increase in people wanting those hand washing stations.
Yes, there's a lot of in and out construction sites wanting sinks to be able to have their hands washed for the people that are on the sites.
And even, I know that one of the neat things you do is you have some available for kids, so it's kid friendly, kid size, right, as well?
And a lot of the special events like concerts and stuff like that, those go out for those, like out at Lady A.
Okay, and so if people need information, if they're having a big event, a wedding, then how can they go about getting a quote? Do they need to call you guys directly, go online?
We have a request a quote on our website, which is portableservices.net, or you can give us a call at our office.
That's right. Be sure that you're thinking about those details now. I mean, you can go to their site too. They have several pictures as well as the ones that we showed, but again, next level, so beautiful. If you are going to go with a portable service, go with Portable Services because they do it right over there. They want to make sure that it's nice, pretty, and clean for your big day, right, Amanda?
That's right.
Okay, and so again, their website is portableservices.net. Amanda, thank you so much for being here. All the details matter on your big day. We appreciate you joining us. All right, guys, don't go anywhere. When we come back, we have a funny. Don't miss it. Hey everyone, welcome back to The Dish. I'm Anna Christina. Thank you so much for the time that you spent with me today, and thank you to all of our wedding vendors who've come on to be a part of our wedding vendor showcase and dream wedding giveaway. And don't forget, we're actually going to be revealing next week what you voted on, your wedding favorites, to help Lindsay and Tyler throughout the process. And speaking of, next week, we're also inviting them back to see how their journey has been throughout this entire wedding planning process. But guys, I Googled the funniest things to ever happen at a wedding, and I was literally in tears. And if you need a good laugh right now, take a look at this.
Oh shoot.
Told you they were gonna come. I told you. Okay.
You got him?
I got him.
All right. So come up here and hold these.
That's why we have a happy and joyful wedding. That's right. It's a sign of my love and fidelity.
It's a sign of my
Hey, come on. Come on.
In the name of the Father.
In the name of the Father.
And of the Son. And of the Holy Spirit.
And the Holy Spirit.
Amen. Okay, great.
Guys, I about lost my mind. I am still laughing at that. It is hilarious. Thank you guys so much for joining me again. And don't forget, you are chosen regardless of the circumstances you're facing right now. We'll see you next time.
Follow Anna Christina and The Dish on 6 on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.